Hey everybody, Coach Kevin Weiss of the Abel Body Experts, and I'm here once again with Trevor Timmins of the Montreal Canadiens. And we want to talk to him today about, you spend how many days a year on the road?
Oh, 360 days, at least 200 of them are on the road.
Yeah, and quite obviously you're in good shape, so you're getting in your workouts, your meals and stuff every day. You're not just winging it, obviously, so you've gotten pretty used to doing it. Me and Scott have clients that sometimes can't stick to their diet because their kid is sick or they have to go to a business luncheon or something like that. So for someone that's constantly on the road, eating in restaurants, what do you have to do to make that work for you?
Well, the temptation will always be there when a waitress puts a menu in front of you, but if you use your willpower, any restaurant will make the basic meal for you. If you want to just ask for a chicken breast with broccoli and a baked potato, they'll whip that up for you, no problem. And if you want to have a salad and supplement that with a chicken breast or a salmon fillet, it's there. You just have to have the willpower to overcome that.
So you pretty much know what you're ordering before you get to the restaurants, or do you just kind of take what you got and go with it from there? Or do you stick to a pretty basic plan, or do you actually vary it quite a bit?
Oh, there's a lot of variance involved. I mean, you can go to a sushi place and get a healthy meal. You can go to McDonald's, not that I promote that, but you can still eat healthy at McDonald's if you wish. It's just sheer willpower.
So you make
using
it work.
Some creativity.
Great. So Trevor, when we're talking about eating in restaurants and stuff like that, you probably spend a lot of time out of the country as well, where the food selection is a little bit more limited. There isn't a McDonald's on every corner, or a Denny's, or what have you. So what do you do when you're in places like Russia and the food selection is different from what you're used to? Tell us a story about that and how you make it work.
Well, a lot of times you don't have control, but things have really come a long way in Europe. But I'll go back to a few years ago in Russia. I was in a place called small city called Yaroslav, and there was no breakfast buffet or anything like that. You woke up, you went downstairs, and they put a plate in front of you, and on the plate was like a Salisbury steak and some French fries for your breakfast. You didn't have much choice, but you try to eat the protein and scrape off all the gravy or whatever else was on it, and pass on the fries.
So just making do with what you got, and that's what you have to do, I guess.
Yeah, you try to get creative, and it doesn't matter what country or where you're at, there's always a grocery store somewhere. So just taking a little bit of extra time and going out of your way to supplement your meals with some healthy food. It just takes the effort. That's all it takes.
Yeah, and that's the point we're trying to make here, is that he's not just out of his house for 5 or 6 hours out of the day and he has to make one meal work or something like that. He's out of town, he's out of the country 200 days a year, you said?
Oh yeah.
You got to make it work all the time. And if he can do it, and he's dealing with professional athletes every day, and he's got huge responsibilities beyond what I can even begin to explain, and he can make it work, I think just about anyone can make it work. This is Kevin Weiss, the Abel Body Experts. Here is Trevor Timmins.